हेलो। हेलो।
हेलो।
हेलो।
हाँ हेलो।
बोलिए।
Hello, am I audible? Hello, am I audible?
Yes, Madri, you are audible.
Okay, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
So good afternoon, everybody. Today we are gathered over here on a event organized by the IIC of GKCEM, Institute Innovation Council, in association with the Electronics and Communication Engineering. Myself, Arindam Sadhu. And today we are gathered over here to maintain a project or the pitching event for ideas scouted and linkage with Innovation Ambassador for Mentorship. And our principal madam is also with us. I request you, my principal madam, please say about this event to the students. Over to you, madam.
A very good afternoon. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Very good afternoon to all my dear colleagues and participants, my dear students. Actually, you know that in Institution Innovation Council is an important part at present of the institution. This is not our view. We are following, and also we are admit that it is very important part. It is guided by MHRD also. Why it is important? Because it is our vision. It is the vision of Indian government that make in India. Make in India, that is, we can create, we can manufacture different types of product, or we can innovate technology, whatever. So there should be some innovation. The students, you have so many ideas. So ideas will lead to innovation. Now you have the idea, you have the innovation, then what you will do by this innovation? And the Make in India dream will be successful when this innovation will make you an entrepreneur. So for that, what you need, that you have the innovation, but you have to be an entrepreneur. So you need an investor, or you have to invest. Always it's not possible for us that we will develop that. So you have to search some fund. So who will fund you? You have to sell your idea. So to sell your idea, what you need? You need pitching. You need pitching of your innovation idea. Okay. So pitching may be in front of different audience. It may be investor. It may be different type of corporate, maybe some audience for the feedback. So today we are going to organize the pitching event for our students' ideas by the Innovation Ambassador. And as per IIC MHRD, we will do market fit after this pitching event. So obviously your idea, if we, your pitch should be focused on the customer problem you are trying to solve and how your idea is relevant to them. This is, and you know, hackathon is that type. Hackathon is one kind, it is very much related to these ideas. They are industry giving the problem, and after that, the solution, the ideation, what has given by the student, that will be adopted by the industry. Okay. So the bottom line when crafting a pitch is to make sure you are talking about the benefits that interest your audience the most. Learning how to properly pitch is one of the most important skills a founder needs to be developed, rather an entrepreneur needs to develop. So the students among you who want to be an entrepreneur, the art of pitching, you have to learn the art of pitching. That is very important for you. So IIC have organized today's program. Thanking you all. I think you will be enriched by this session. Thank you. Over to Arinda.
Thank you, madam. I think the participants are clear about this today pitching event, and our students is also submit their ideas over here, and the students are presented according their with their PPTs basically. So we are just mentioned this one before starting that one. All the participants, all the presentator basically. So they each group will take the 10 minutes, and in bit after that one, our college innovation ambassadors and different faculty members can ask your questions regarding on your topics. And in between today's all discussion point, we will give we choose that one for the next recursive process of this project. So one by one, I will declare about the mention about the name of the project, and I request to the students that whoever want to present, we will make him or her as a co-host so he can share the PPT in these presentations. So so the first today's project is that an approach energy efficient lighting design for an educational building blocks. And it is basically project is coming from, or this idea is coming from Prosenjit Dotto. Prosenjit, am I audible to you? Are you present?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so are you presenting?
Can
I make it host? Okay.
হ্যালো সৌরভ,
হ্যাঁ শুনতে পাচ্ছি, বল। প্রিন্ট কর না।
দাঁড়া।
You are now co-host, so you can share your screen now.
আমার কথা শুনতে পাচ্ছেন? আমি সৌরভ মধ্যে।
হ্যাঁ, ওকে, শোনা যাচ্ছে।
Good afternoon, sirs and ma'ams and our principal madams and our friends. Now I presenting you my final year project, that is an approach to energy efficient lighting design for an educational buildings blocks. First of all, I wanted to thank our respected sir, Dr. Anubhata Mondal, for guiding us. Please slow the next slide, wasn't it? In introductory part, first of all, I want to say that our project main purpose is it is budget friendly and as well as energy efficient. Okay, and we know that in our seminar halls there are fluorescent tube are used. Okay, we know that in fluorescent tubes sometimes problems are there. I want to say that problems means ultraviolet ray and some type of loss. A loss means electrostatic ballast loss and electromagnetic ballast loss. For electrostatic ballast loss, we know that 4 watts loss are there, and electromagnetic ballast loss 12 watts loss are there. And ultraviolet ray is very harmful for human beings. Okay, so for those reasons, for these reasons, we offer the light UVP LED light. Then that is very cheap, and also it is not harmful for human beings. And so first of all, how we know that the hello,
Yes,
শোনা যাচ্ছে।
শোনা যাচ্ছে।
and
তোমার যদি বেঙ্গলিতে বলতে চাইলেও বলতে পারো, অসুবিধা কিছু নেই।
ঠিক আছে। And first of all, how can we know that it is well designed or not? We know about the LPD value and the lux value. If the LPD value is less than 9.4, then we can say that it is well designed. What is 9.4? I want to say that 9.4 is the standard value of the LPD, and what is lux standard value of the lux value? It is 350. If the lux value is near about 350, then we can say that it is well designed. Okay, please show the next slide. Background. We know that our college, Greater Kolkata College of Engineering and Management, is one of the educational initiative of JS Group. Our college has lot of several buildings blocks. Okay, and so seminar halls is a typical area of our college premises. We know that seminar hall is very useful for us. Here's all of our seminar, conference, and any type of cultural programs are held. So there are a lot of students are present, and also our faculty members are present there. So if we used LED, if we use fluorescent tubes, it will be very harmful for student as well as our faculty. So for these reasons, we offer LED light. Okay, please show the next slide. I already said in introductory part, this project is introductory part. That's our main project aims, and our project aims is mainly focused in the budget friendly as well as the energy efficient lighting designs. Design with help of the moderns and energy efficient UV free. That will be designed by Dialux lighting software. Okay, please show the next slide. Please show the next slide. Methodology. Okay. First of all, in methodology, we need to survey on site in our interior spaces, and we must need to know photometric quantity of the existing lighting for individual spaces and the problem identification of conventional lighting designs. Then we discover the different lamps and luminaires that could be used for our interior spaces in indoor lighting designs. Then we can redesign the rooms and spaces and based on the energy efficient by using Dialux software. Please show the next slide. This slide is a brief sketch of our seminar halls, which all we know that here we see that the 7 fluorescent tube are used, and that is 40 watts. So that's it. Please next slide. This slide is a study of existing lighting design structure. Here in extreme left side, we see that LPD value of the existing lighting designs. We first in interactive part, I already said that the LPD value must be less than 9.4. Here we see that LPD value is measured 3.47. Okay, it is okay. And in extreme right side, is we all and also said that I also already said that lux value will be near about 350. Okay, we say that near about 350, and we see that its measure value is 192 and its standard value is 352. So it is okay. What is standard value? The standard value is known from the IS 3646, and standard value of the LPD we know from the ECBC 2017. Please show the next slide. And problem with the existing lighting designs. Now, if we don't use existing lighting designs, here we show that the illumination level is not satisfactory. If we use existing lighting design like fluorescent tubes, there will be sometimes a problem. We already said that it is very low level, very low as per IS 3646, and its lighting distribution is not satisfactory with poor uniformly. And also lamps liberate UV ray, which is very harmful. We know that's for human beings. Okay, please show the next slide. And this side is proposed new lighting designs. First of all, if we offer the new lighting designs, I already said that is LED light. First of all, should we apply the energy efficient alternative with details knowledge of available technology that can be achieved desired light level according to the spaces. And secondly, all of us should be kept in mind. It will be budget friendly. Okay, otherwise not possible. And achieve the desired modes of each spaces, and use of lamps and luminaries in proper way. Okay, to avoid the non-uniform lightings. And lastly, standard guidelines should be maintained in all spaces. Okay, now I requesting of my pen to continue from the next slide.
Good afternoon, sir and ma'am. This slide is redesigning our seminar room. This is a expected design. Two aspects are represented by a graph the on your extreme left show the comparison of light power density between prescribed standards as per ECBC 2017 and that of our new lighting as per ECB lighting design. Standard is 9.4 watt per meter square, where our current system provides 1.4 on meter per watt per meter square. Now let us come to the graph on your extreme right. It represents a comparison between illumination level as directed by IS 3646 standards and standards. In standards value is 350. Now our new design seminar room lux value is 370. Hence the new light design of our seminar room is pretty good. The on your extreme left show the energy efficiency, power consumption with existing light 364 watts and power consumption with new lighting design 144 watts, so that total power saving 220 watts. Now let us come to the extreme light, that is cost effective operating times of the light. Our seminar room use approx 6 hours per day. Our seminar room works 22 days a month. Total load estimation for existing per month 576 kilowatt, and total cost estimation for existing design per month 3,456 rupee. Now total load estimation new design per month 228 kilowatt and cost estimation 1,364 rupees. So new design is more effective. On your left represent fluorescent tube in terms of UV. All UV rays are danger our health, but UVC is more danger of our health. Fluorescent tube produce UVC more than a special LED. So we use our seminar room a special LED. Here we see that these two types, energy efficient and UV free special LED light, we can use in our future. Cost estimation of our project, electrical parts 63,290 rupee and civil part 92,100 rupee. Total 1,55,390 rupee. Expected output: an efficient and well distributed lighting system with modern energy efficient technology that need to follow all standard in lighting guidelines and create a warm and inviting environment for all while making it functional and safe. This slide is reference an approach and interior lighting design for a heritage building. Anubroto Mondol, Ma'am Kamalika Ghosh and Suchandra Bardhan. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir, share off করে দেবো?
হ্যাঁ করে দাও। Now share off করার আগে একটা জিনিস করে নাও, if anybody have any query regarding the topics or regarding this project, please ask the question. Proceed from my side, I have a question. What about the novelty of your project? That means you are mentioning about the light or this one. So what about the innovativeness you are, or what about the novelty of your project basically? From your side, which one you are just putting that one?
Sir, ইনোভেটিভ স্যার, আমরা যদি স্যার এটা আমরা জানি স্যার এডুকেশনাল বিল্ডিং ব্লক ক্ষেত্রে আমরা প্রায় সব জায়গাতে ফ্লুওরেসেন্ট টিউবটা ইউজ করা হচ্ছে, ঠিক আছে? তো সেক্ষেত্রে যদি আমরা এটা না ইউজ করি, যদি আমরা স্যার এলইডি ল্যাম্পটা অফার করা হয়, এলইডি ল্যাম্প করা বা স্যার যে
আমি বলতে চাইছি তোমার ইনোভেটিভটা কি রয়েছে। দেখো মার্কেট থেকে তুমি একটা বাল্ব কিনে নিয়ে আসবে, মার্কেট থেকে ফ্লুরোসেন্ট ল্যাম্প যেটাই হোক, ডেফিনেটলি তোমার এই জায়গাটার ক্ষেত্রে তুমি সেই জায়গাটাকে দিচ্ছ যে লুমিনাস বলো বা তার লাইট
হ্যাঁ
ইন্টেন্সিটি বলো, সেগুলো বেটার পাচ্ছে। বাট তুমি তোমার ইনোভেটিভটা কি রয়েছে এর মধ্যে?
স্যার ইনভেন্ট স্যার আমরা তো ল্যাম্প তো স্যার কিনে আমরা অ্যাড করতেই পারি, কিন্তু স্যার ওটা তো স্যার ফার্স্ট অফ অল আমাদের তো লাক্স ভ্যালুটা মাপতে হবে না ল্যাম্পটা, যেটা স্যার মানে প্রত্যেকটা পেজকে কাউন্ট করতে হবে, পেজটা প্রত্যেকটা পেজে কাউন্ট করে করে তো অ্যাড করতে হবে।
ওকে,
দেন
নাও
উই
আমাকে একটা জিনিস বলো, তোমার রেসপন্সিবিলিটি যেটা আমি বলছি, সাপোজ কারোর বাড়িতে এই মুহূর্তে কোনো একটা স্পেসিফিক বাল্বগুলো আমরা নর্মালি ইউজ করছি সেগুলো
হ্যাঁ
লাগালো, মার্কেট থেকে আরেকজনও তার বাড়িতে গিয়ে লাগালো, তারাও তো সেই একই রকম ইন্টেন্সিটি ডিফারেন্স তুমি যেটা এখানে
না
ক্যালকুলেট
স্যার, সেটা হবে না। সেটা কেন হয় না স্যার? লাইটের পজিশন রয়েছে, একটা পজিশনে লাগালে সেই যে লাইটের যে আলোটা সব জায়গায় পৌঁছাতে পারে না।
ওকে, সো সেটাই আমি জানতে চাইছি যে বেসিক্যালি
হ্যাঁ,
তোমরা
স্যার
সেই জায়গাটা কি করতে চাইছো?
প্রত্যেকটা কোয়েশ্চেনে স্যার লাক্স ভ্যালু স্যার ডিফারেন্স। ধরুন স্যার আপনি একটা এক্সট্রিম লেফট সাইডে বা এক্সট্রিম রাইট সাইডে রাখলেন, ওটা স্যার লাক্স ভ্যালুটা আফটার মেজারিং করার পর তো ওটা আমরা বুঝতে পারবো স্যার কোন পজিশনে রাখলে ওটা আমরা ভালো হতে পারে বা কোন, সবাই তো পারবে না। ঠিক আছে, মানে যখন লাক্স ভ্যালুটা আমরা যখন ইউজিং লাক্স মিটার যখন লাক্স ভ্যালুটা মেজার করবো, তারপরে উই ক্যান ডিসাইড ইট।
ওকে,
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
স্যার
এনিবডি কোয়ারি, কারো কিছু ইয়ে আছে? So, Prosenjit, please off your share. So this was the first group, and the second group is coming for the Mohammad Haider Ali and Dhruvo Purokait. They will present the mini oxygen concentrator machine. Dhruvo, am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Dhruvo, I already make you co-host, so you can share your screen.
Okay, sir.
আমি একটু পরে কথা বলছি, তুমি পরে রাখতে পারো। তার জন্য
আচ্ছা, ঠিক আছে, ঠিক আছে।
Hello, Haidar.
Yes, yes. Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes.
please.
Good afternoon to everyone. On behalf of BTech Electrical Engineering Department of 6th semester, I am going to present the project on mini oxygen concentrator machine. Dhruvo, please go to the next slide. Before starting our project, I am going to thank you, our project mentor, Mr. Anubroto Mondal sir and Amrita Dhar ma'am. And this project is going to be made by our few colleagues and members, and those are Mr. Dhruvo Purkait, Shubhra Malik, Himadri Banik, Abdul Bari, Mohammad Haider Ali, and Joy Tripathi. Dhruvo, please go to the next slide. The purpose of the project: due to this pandemic situation of COVID-19 and other medical emergencies, the oxygen demand becomes very high and make a crisis situation. To reduce the oxygen crisis, the mini or portable oxygen concentrator is made so that the people will be easily buy and transport the machine according to their need. And the main need of this oxygen concentrator is gradually rises over here as the people need oxygen saturated percentage in oxygenated blood is 96 to 100, and where in this pandemic situation we have found that after affecting from the COVID, the oxygen level goes below to the 93%, and then at that time the portable or oxygen concentrator demand goes very high to cater that situation. Dhruva, please go to the next slide. What is the working principle? The step one is a compressor forces the air into the two cylinder containing the sieve material. The nitrogen is observed, leaving concentrated oxygen and a small percentage of other gases found in room air. Simultaneously, in other cylinder, nitrogen is dissolved and exhausted into the atmosphere. Step two, the function of the cylinder is reversed in a timed cycle, providing a continuous flow of oxygen to the patient. Dhruva, please go to the next slide. And the summary is, air contains 78% nitrogen and 21% oxygen. If nitrogen is removed, air will left with up to 95% pure oxygen. Room air is drawn in the machine through compressor. There are two molecular sieve in the machines which is come into action alternately. Molecular sieve beds trap and remove nitrogen from the air that is drawn in the machine. Switch valve keeps on switching the air input from one sieve bed to other for continuous flow of oxygen. Nitrogen will vent out from each sieve bed once the bed gets saturated. Oxygen output is controlled through a flow meter and delivered to patient through an oxygen delivery system like nasal cannula or masks. Dhruv, please go to the next slide. And how oxygen concentrator works? The air in from the air filter and it goes to the compressor, and from there it goes to the heat exchanger, then the surge tank, and then PSA unit. From there, nitrogen gas exit, and the main product, that is pure oxygen, goes to the product tank. And from there, we used to deliver the oxygen output with pressure regulator. Dhruv, please go to the next slide. This is the animation for oxygen concentrator, how it works. Dhruv, now please, in the next slide. What are the mechanical components needed for it? The mechanical components which are needed for it are air filter, compressor, heat exchanger, surge tank, control unit, that is autometer and controller, etc., PCA unit, entry exit pump, O2 storage tank, flow meter, pressure regulator, and the excess which is needed for it is solar panel and battery, as we are going to make it portable, which can be handled without electricity, where electricity is not immediately available for the patient. Dhruv, please go to the next slide. The chemical component which are needed for it are zeolite, distilled water, or saline water. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Dhruv, and your member. Does the audience have any question? So from my side, Dhruv, can you tell me about the comparison from the existing concentrator in comparison with your device? What are the technologically difference?
স্যার জেনারেলি আমাদের হাতে এই মুহূর্তে অক্সিজেন কনসেন্ট্রেটরটা রয়েছে, বাট মানে যেটা আমরা মেডিকেলি যেটা আমরা পাই সেটাতে আমরা দুটো করে পিএসসি ইউনিটটা আমরা পাই। এর কারণে অ্যাপ্রক্সিমেট এর কস্ট মানে হায়ার দেন 60 to 65,000 এর উপর চলে যায়।
Okay. Yes.
হ্যালো,
হ্যাঁ শুনতে পাচ্ছি, বলো।
এই কারণে আমরা চাচ্ছিলাম যে এমন কোনো ডিভাইস হবে যেটা মানে সাডেন ইমার্জেন্সি টাইম, মানে শর্ট টাইমের জন্য আফটার 30 মিনিটস 1 আওয়ার্স কি 130 আওয়ার্স, মানে আমরা পেশেন্টকে বাড়ি থেকে কোনো ইমার্জেন্সি পারপাস হসপিটাল অব্দি তাকে পৌঁছানোর ব্যবস্থাটা দিতে পারি। সেই কারণে আমাদের এই প্রজেক্টটাকে চুজ করা।
তো মানে তোমরা প্রপোজ কি করতে চাইছো? অক্সিজেন কনসেন্ট্রেটর প্রপোজটা কি করতে চাইছো? যেটা নোভেলটি থাকবে তোমাদের প্রজেক্টে, যেটা ইন কম্পারিজন উইথ দ্য প্রেজেন্ট অক্সিজেন কনসেন্ট্রেটর, দ্যাট ইজ
স্যার জেনারেলি এটা কম্প্যাক্ট হবে, কস্ট কাস্টিং হবে অনেক কমে হবে, এবং এটা আমরা উইদাউট ইলেকট্রিসিটিতে আমরা মানে রান করাতে পারবো। সেই রকম উইদাউট জেনারেল যে আমাদের হোম যে ইলেকট্রিসিটি আসে ওটাকে বাদ দিয়ে আমরা সোলার লাগিয়ে ইউজ করতে পারবো, পোর্টেবল করতে পারবো।
সোলার দিয়ে পোর্টেবল কি করে করবে? তাহলে যদি মনে করো কোনো সময় মুভ করছো কোনো জায়গায়, at that moment how can you get the energy?
দ্যাটস ব্যাকআপ ব্যাটারি তো থাকবেই, অবভিয়াসলি স্যার ব্যাটারি থাকবে, যে কারণে আমাদের প্রত্যেকটা ইনস্ট্রুমেন্ট অনেক কম্প্যাক্ট আনার চেষ্টা করা হচ্ছে এই মুহূর্তে।
না তাহলে আমি একটা জিনিস বলবো, তোমাদের প্রপোজ গুলো কি কি রয়েছে, যে এই জায়গাগুলোর ক্ষেত্রে তুমি সোলার সেলে কনভার্সন করতে চাইছো। নাও ইন কম্পারিজন অফ সোলার সেলের রেসপেক্ট আমি বলি, কোনোদিন যদি প্রপার এনার্জি না থাকলো ইন দ্য আউটসাইড অফ আওয়ার ওয়ার্ল্ড, সেই মুহূর্তে তুমি এনার্জিটাকে তখন আলটিমেটলি কি ইলেকট্রিসিটি থেকেই দেবে আবার?
হ্যাঁ স্যার, আমাদের দুটো সাইডই থাকবে, একটা ইলেকট্রিসিটি জেনারেলি থাকবে, এবং আদার্স যখন আমাদের বাইরে কোনো কাজ হবে তখন হয়তো আমাকে কোথাও নিয়ে যেতে হলো, তখন আমাকে ওটা চার্জিং এর ক্ষেত্রে বা ওটাকে মানে ফিউচারে আমাকে ব্যাটারি স্টোরেজের ক্ষেত্রে আমরা সোলারটাকে ইউজ করতে পারবো।
The solar cell is basically you are using for the charging your power supply or battery basically, right?
ইয়েস স্যার।
So can you tell me the one thing that what is your innovative point? That means suppose in present market the oxygen concentrator are there because all are the medical device, right? As the medical device, we should not bothered about the cost. It should be give the proper output because all are the questions about the life. So আমরা এখানে টাকার রেসপেক্টে কখনো জন্য এটাকে জাজ না করে আমাদের মনে হয় কতটা ইমপ্রুভমেন্ট বা কতটা প্রেজেন্ট যা কিছু রয়েছে তার উপরে যদি আমরা কাজটা করি সেটা মনে হয় বেটার হবে। It's my view from the view that one. First one. Second one, you are trying to convert the into the solar cell, right? Now
Yes, sir.
solar cell এর ক্ষেত্রে যেটা রয়েছে সোলার সেলের ক্ষেত্রে অক্সিজেন কনসেন্ট্রেটরের ডাইরেক্টলি কোনো রকম কোনো পয়েন্ট আউট এই মুহূর্তে পাওয়া গেল না, বাট উই আর নট গেটিং দ্যাট পয়েন্ট। বেসিক্যালি দ্য সোলার সেল ইউ আর ইউজিং ফর চার্জিং ওয়ান, so
Yes.
it's much beneficiary because it will increase your cost, nothing else. So যেহেতু এগুলো মেডিকেল ডিভাইস at that moment মানে খুব in few second we need or we required our power, right? So for the solar cell definitely one option for charging purpose only, but আমার মনে হয় এরপর তোমরা একটা জিনিস দেখো ভালো করে রিভিউ করো from the market that what the present not by value only by technology also that আরো কি করে বেনিফিশিয়ারি তোমরা দিতে পারো।
ওকে স্যার।
By technology, not by cost, because medical equipment should not be we should not confine in the cost. It about the questions of life, right?
Yes sir.
Okay, so any another innovation ambassador, our faculty members are requesting to have any query or ask to any questions, please. Okay, Dhruv, thank you.
স্যার আমি কি স্টপ করে দিই?
হ্যাঁ, stop. Next group is from Rahul Nandi and Sweta Chakraborty and Molloy. They present over here as a gas leakage detector using the Arduino and GSM module with with SMS alert and sound alarm. Am I audible, Rahul, Sweta, and Molloy?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so which will you in between you who will be present over here? So I just make him or her co-host.
Sir, Rahul.
Rahul, okay. Rahul, you are now co-host, so please share your screen. And try to complete your presentations in between 10 minutes.
So showing my screen?
No. Yes, now visible.
Okay, sir. Good evening to all my respected teachers and my fellow friends. I am starting my project, that is gas leakage detector using Arduino and GSM module with SMS alert and sound alarm. Rahul, please open the next slide. Rahul, open the next. My group members are Mola. Okay, so I'm coming to the introduction. Okay, this project can be used to prevent accident due to gas leakage. This project mainly based on Internet of Things, that is IoT. One person can get remotely alert message if the gas is leaked. It includes the simple components when they are connected in proper way. It become a very useful system. And this project has a wide range of application. When the gas leakage occurs, it gives a high pulse on its duo pin and Arduino continuously reads its duo pin. When Arduino gets a high pulse from LPG gas module, it shows LPG gas leakage alert message on its LCD scheme, that is 6x2 LCD, and its buzzer become activate and the LED light beeps again and again until the gas detected module doesn't sense any gas leakage. Rahul, please open the next slide. Now, the hardware that require for this project, that's an Arduino Uno MQ6 LPG gas sensor, SIM 900 GSM module, 6x2 LCD module, registered 100 ohms, 560 ohm, 10K ohm pot, transistor that is 1Q2 and 2222, buzzer, and the most important thing is 5 volt and 12 volt power supply. Now I am requesting Molloy for explain the next topic.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Molly. Can you please, what your point or what is your proposed thing? Can you explain that port only? So that will be much more interesting, I think.
Okay, sir. Arduino board. The Arduino Uno board is the microcontroller board based on the 80 mega 328P. It has 40-digit input-output pin, of which 6 can be used as PWM outputs, 6 analog input, is 60 megahertz, 60 megahertz, which is crystal, a USB controlling power jack, and an ICSP holder and reset button. The Arduino Uno is designed for low cost and simply a low power consumption interval application. Next. And the
Rahul,
next,
just point out what's your or all of your project or what you are proposed. Don't say about the what your equipment or you are using over there. Just tell me that if are the present in the market.
yes, sir.
So in comparison with the present market or existing device, what are technological differences there with your device?
Technological. Hello, sir.
হ্যাঁ বলো শুনতে পাচ্ছি বলো
স্যার একবার বলবেন স্যার শোনা যাচ্ছে না স্যার
তোমাদের সাথে তোমরা যে ডিভাইসটা প্রপোজ করছো তার সাথে প্রেজেন্ট যেটা রয়েছে তার ডিফারেন্সটা কোথায় টেকনোলজিক্যাল পার্সপেক্টিভ
স্যার এটা জিএসএম মডেলের উপরে কানেক্টিং আছে এবং এসএমএস কানেক্টিং এর একটা মানে কোনো অ্যালার্টেড থাকবে
হ্যাঁ ডেফিনেটলি বাট এসএমএস অ্যালার্টের জায়গাটা কোথায় কাজ করছে তোমাদের বা কেন তোমরা ইউজ করছো এসএমএস অ্যালার্টটা
স্যার কোনো কারণে এটা মানে ইন্ডাস্ট্রিতে কোনো কারণে গ্যাস লিক হয়ে মানে সেফটির জন্য এটা আগে থেকে অ্যালাউট করে দেওয়া যায় সেই কারণে স্যার অ্যাকচুয়ালি
ওকে সো এক্সিস্টিং ডিভাইসদের প্রেজেন্ট কস্ট কত
হ্যালো
হ্যাঁ বলো শুনতে পাচ্ছি বলো
স্যার প্রেজেন্ট কস্ট স্যার 3000 এর মানে বিলো 3000
and what about you are proposed তোমাদেরটা কত দাম পড়বে
স্যার
or is there any technological benefit definitely শুধু কস্ট দিয়ে নয় যদি টেকনোলজিক্যাল কোনো বেনিফিট কি তোমাদের প্রেজেন্ট এক্সিস্টিং এর সঙ্গে ডিফারেন্স যেটা রয়েছে সেটা জিএসএম কে তোমরা অ্যাড করতে চাইছো রাইট
হ্যাঁ স্যার
ওকে যে প্রেজেন্ট আর এক্সিস্টিং ডিভাইস গুলোর মধ্যে কোনো জিএসএম এর কোনো ব্যাপার নেই রাইট
স্যার সেরকম Yes.
I have a question. Who is
Yes, sir.
presenting? Rahul presenting.
Rahul.
Who is presenting? Rahul Nandi.
Yes, sir.
Oh, so is it marketable? Anyone can buy this product after if you launch this product in market. Anyone can buy this product. Do you think that anyone can buy this product?
Yes, sir.
How
Because
much
of
you are confident?
yes, sir. Hello, sir.
You're audible.
Yes, sir. Because of this product is modulating from this SMS alert and is component are very low cost for probably total approximately price 3 to 4,000.
See, Rahul, price is not a matter. Price is not a matter. Everyone can buy anyone can buy a mobile phone in 15,000 rupees, 20,000 rupees, 50,000 rupees also. So utility matters. Price is not matter. If you provide a utility full device to the market, market will buy this. How my question is how much you are confident that anyone can buy your product. It is low cost. It is not a matter. That cost is not a matter. If it is useful, anyone can buy it. Do you confident on that this product is useful?
Yes, sir. Because it is safety method.
ম্যাডাম বলছিলাম শুভজিৎ একটা মিটিং ড্রাফট তো ওই
এক্স্যাক্টলি স্যার যেটা বলতে চাইছেন যে আলটিমেটলি যেহেতু সেফটি ম্যাটার সে কারণে জন্য কস্ট উইল নট বি ম্যাটার, cost will not create too much because for the industry purpose their safety matter is the first one. They will not concentrate on the cost basically. So are you confident that whenever you are designed or complete your project that can be marketable?
Yes, sir.
By technology purpose?
Excuse me, due to
Yes, sir.
an emergency call answer. So I can't get your answer. Can you please repeat it?
Sir, it is safety matter this component.
My question is very simple and single question. Are you confident that market will buy your product? If you got that if you see this product in the market, you will buy. Can you buy this product?
Yes, sir.
So how much you are expecting cost? That is 3 to 4,000 rupees.
3 to
And
4,000.
you have a SIM card application, mobile application. That SIM card you need to recharge time to time for SMS generating SMS. Is it correct?
Yes,
So
sir.
running the system having running expenditure or internet connectivity, you have not kept the internet connectivity, so you need a SIM card for this device dedicatedly, and you have to recharge SMS recharging to the system, and as well as this sensor that you are showing here is not industry standard, is only BTech project standard. Do you know the durability of this sensor? So these things you have to keep in mind, that how much running cost is that? How much, what is the competitor of your product? Do you have seen any competitor of your product? Who is the best competitor of your product? Do you have surveyed the market? How much customers you have seen that they are eager for this type of product? Do you have surveyed in LinkedIn or any media? See, Rahul, trying to do the project is not a bad thing, But whenever you are going to launch a thing for a marketable thing, that to see the project from YouTube and make it implementing it, and you are going to see the face the market, it is not so easy, not so easy. Anyway, Arindam sir, over to you.
I think Rahul and your team member স্যার যেটা বললেন সেটা ক্লিয়ার হয়েছে যে বেসিক্যালি ডেফিনেটলি ইউ আর ট্রাইং, ইটস আ গুড সাইন, বাট যখনই কোনো একটা প্রজেক্ট যখন বা আমরা এই সমস্ত মার্কেটেবিলিটিটা কতটা আমরা দেখার চেষ্টা করছি, সেই রেসপেক্ট অফ ভিউ থেকে যে কোনো প্রজেক্ট করার আগে বা যখন করছো সেটা মার্কেটেবিলিটি প্লাস টেকনোলজি ইনোভেটিভনেস এই জায়গাগুলোকে পয়েন্ট আউট করো। কস্ট ইজ নট এ ম্যাটার। জিনিস যদি ভালো হয় তাহলে অনেকে কস্ট দিয়েও সেটা কিনবে, বাট আলটিমেটলি সেটা খেয়াল করতে হবে যে যেহেতু তোমরা এখানে একটা প্রপোজাল দিচ্ছ একটা সেফটি ডিভাইসের ক্ষেত্রে, সো অলওয়েজ উই হ্যাভ টু রিমেম্বার দ্যাট ওয়ান দ্যাট উইল ওয়ার্ক very efficiently or not. That is the first and foremost criteria, and after that the cost will come for the, and that will vary from the different for the different companies also, but first and foremost criteria, can you compete in the present or existing such kind of devices or the same operated devices? First thing. Second thing, cost is not a matter. Matter is that your device is working efficiently in comparison with the existing one or not. Okay, so I think তোমরা বুঝতে পেরেছো। আমার মনে হয় প্রজেক্টটা নিয়ে তোমরা আরো ভাবো, আরো এগো। নেক্সট বার ডেফিনেটলি তোমরা আরো আমাদের কাছে ডেফিনেটলি আরো কিছু বেশি অপরচুনিটি দিতে পারবে, রাইট?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, so thank you. Next
sir.
group is the closure of this one.
Thank you, sir.
The next group is Samim Azad Kaji, is the electrical rechargeable paddy cutters. Samim, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
So please wait.
স্যার তো আমাদের কোশ্চেন ছিল না, ব্যাপারটা হচ্ছে ওই স্যার
Yes, Samim, you are already co-host, so please share your screen. And I request to everybody or the next presenter, just mention what is your contribution as a technological point of view. What you are want to do that one. Okay. Samim, you are already co-host. Please share.
Skin visible.
Yes, please.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. First of all, thank you, our college, Greater Kolkata College of Engineering and Management, for giving me this opportunity to express our project view. Myself, Samim Azad Kazi, student of the Greater Kolkata College of Engineering and Management, 4th year ECE department. Now, I would like to be announced our other team members, Subhajit Khamaru. We would like to express our hello, am I audible?
Yes, Samim,
Yes.
please carry on. Yes, please.
We would like to express our heartful and lovable sir, our project coordinator Arindam Sadhu sir, and we would also like to thank our HOD sir for providing us this opportunity on work with this project. Now I'm going to our project. My project name already displayed on screen, electric rechargeable paddy cutter. Paddy cutter. Story of the project. Very interesting story on this project. Once I'm at college to meet our lovable sir, Arindam Sadhu sir, doing some experiment in chemistry lab. Then I see sir and call him for meeting. Then sir say come in chemistry lab. Then I go. Then sir says petrol engine paddy cutter. They are already have our college in already there a petrol engine paddy cutter. Then sir say it's a petrol engine paddy cutter. You can make this is a rechargeable electric rechargeable paddy cutter. Then I start my reasoning about machine, and now result front of us. This is the objective of this project: cost effective, mainly cost effective, eco-friendly and handy, rechargeable. Existing paddy cutter is a two-stroke petrol engine. This is a two-stroke petrol engine working principle. This project working principle like a clipper. This clipper also moved so that paddy or grass in position between the teeth and cut with the action when one blade slide were relative with the others. Friction between the blades need to be as low as possible, which is attained by choice of material and finish and fluently lubricants. Then proposed to work, already I'm done video. This is video my project, how to work it. The novelty, it's a rechargeable, it's eco-friendly, it's too handy, it's affordable, zero maintenance, 12 years to 8 years, anyone can handle it easily. Then comparison with the present paddy cutter. Present paddy cutter also, we know also petrol engine, and my rechargeable paddy cutter also DC motor using. And also two-stroke petrol engine also heavy, and my rechargeable paddy cutter is handy. And present paddy cutter, our minimum price is 8,000, nearest 8,000, and my electrical rechargeable paddy cutter minimum price is 4,000 to 5,000. Maintenance, present paddy cutter maintenance 2,000 to 3,000 because of petrol engine. My electric rechargeable paddy cutter zero maintenance because of rechargeable lithium-ion battery using to rechargeable zero maintenance. Here using petrol, here using lithium-ion battery, and present paddy cutter petrol engine are not eco-friendly, and rechargeable paddy cutter also eco-friendly. Future scope, we try to implement auto self-driving capability this paddy cutter, and other one is avoid any obstacle by self machine. Thank you.
So Samim, I have a question. That one you have mentioned that your maintenance cost is zero, right?
Yes, sir.
But in comparison with the petrol capability or the petrol driving engines, the
Yes,
lithium
sir.
battery's life is also not it's not too long. That means the 10-year or 20-year, and after 10 or 20-year it can be replaceable, or how much time it will continue, or it will give you the full efficiency, your lithium ion battery in your device basically?
Minimum 5 years is full efficiency giving lithium-ion battery.
Okay,
and
so
lithium-ion battery too cost effective.
Okay. And it can be recharged in home appliances or home plug
Yes,
points?
yes, sir.
That means it's working in the 220 volt, right?
220 volt, yes sir, we make a charger for 12 volt or 24 volt DC battery, lithium ion battery, then we can rechargeable.
And suppose we are using this petty cutter, how many times it will give the efficiency? That means 1 hour or 2 hours?
2 hour maximum.
2 hours is maximum. Okay. So any other faculty members or innovations ambassadors have any questions regarding this topic? Okay, thank you, Samim. And next project is prepaid energy meter with GSM, and it's the group members. These students are present, but that is completed by this prepaid energy meter with GSM.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Pronoy Day, right?
Yes.
So you are presenting?
Yes, sir. I am present.
Okay, but I already make you the co-host. So please share.
So I am using screen share through my mobile. So
yes, please, carry.
স্যার দেখতে পাচ্ছেন?
দেখা যাচ্ছে।
দেখা যাচ্ছে?
তোমাদের একটাই রিকোয়েস্ট, আসল জায়গাটাই এসো। কোন জায়গাটা তোমাদের এই ইন্ডেক্স পেজ বা ইন্ট্রোডাকশন না বলে তোমাদের ইনোভেটিভ জায়গাটা কোথায়? তোমরা কি করতে চেয়েছো? বেসিক্যালি মার্কেটে যেটা নেই সেই জায়গাটার ইনোভেটিভটা কোথায়? সেইটুকু জায়গা যদি পয়েন্ট আউট করো তাহলে সবথেকে বেস্ট হয়।
তো মানে আমি বাংলায় বলবো না ইংলিশে?
হ্যাঁ, বাংলায় বলতে পারো, কোনো অসুবিধা নেই, বলো।
স্যার আমাদের আসল প্রজেক্টটা হলো প্রিপেড এনার্জি মিটার। তো প্রিপেড এনার্জি মিটার মানে প্রিপেড বলতে আমরা কি বুঝি, যে মোবাইলে যেরকম আমরা প্রথমে আগে রিচার্জ করি তারপরে আমরা ওটা ইউজ করি। তো এই ক্ষেত্রেও সেরকম, যে আমরা ইউনিট হিসাবে, ইউনিটের টাকা হিসাবে, ধরুন 5 টাকা পার ইউনিট একটা কারেন্ট যদি হয়, তো সেরকম হিসেবে আমরা ফার্স্টে রিচার্জ করা হবে এনার্জি মিটারটাকে, তো তারপরে আমরা ইউজ করতে পারবো। এবার এখানে জিএসএম মডিউলটা ইউজ করা হচ্ছে, তার কারণ হলো যদি আমরা ধরুন 10 ইউনিটের নিচে যদি নেমে যায়, ধরুন আমাদের যে মিটারের মধ্যে রেকর্ড হচ্ছে সেখানে যদি আমাদের 10 ইউনিটের নিচে কারেন্টটা নেমে যায়, যেরকম এখানে আমাদের মোবাইলে মেসেজ আসে যে আমাদের ইউজ করা হয়ে গেছে ডাটা বা এরকম কিছু, তো সেখানে আমাদের এই এনার্জি মিটারে আমাদের মোবাইলে মেসেজ চলে আসবে যে আমাদের লো ইউনিট আছে, যাতে আমরা জিনিসটা আমরা অ্যাওয়ার হয়ে যাই এবং আমরা রিচার্জ করে নিই, যাতে আমাদের কানেকশন লস্ট হয়। আর এটার ক্ষেত্রে আমাদের অ্যাডভান্টেজ হলো যে এই এনার্জি মিটার ইউজ করলে আমরা যে এক্সেস যে কারেন্ট যেটা আমরা ইউজ করি, যেটা আমাদের হয়তো দরকারও না কিন্তু আমরা ইউজ করি, যেহেতু আমরা কারেন্টের উপর আমাদের নজর থাকে না যে কতটা ইউজ হচ্ছে বা কিছু, সেটা আমরা পার ডে আমরা মানে রিডিংটা নিতে পারবো যে কতটা কারেন্ট আমাদের ইউজ হচ্ছে বা কতটা কারেন্ট আমাদের বাকি আছে। এই জন্যই আর কি এই প্রজেক্টটা মেইনলি ইউজ করা হচ্ছে।
তো তোমাদের স্পেসিফিক কোনো সার্কিট বা কিছু যেটা শো করাতে চাইছো?
আমাদের এটা হলো
তোমরা কি এটা কমপ্লিট করেছো? তোমাদের প্রোটোটাইপ ইজ রেডি?
আমাদের এই সিনপসিসটা মোটামুটি রেডি। সিনপসিস এটা
আই মিন প্রোটোটাইপ, দ্যাট মিন্স হার্ডওয়্যার ইজ রেডি?
হার্ডওয়্যার
বা কোনোভাবে কি কোনো সিমুলেশনে এটাকে রান করিয়েছো?
এটা এখনো পর্যন্ত পুরোপুরি রেডি হয়নি, কিন্তু এটার যে কনসেপ্টটা এটাই। আর এটার ক্ষেত্রে আমরা ইউজ করছি যে অ্যাড্রিনো মাইক্রো কন্ট্রোলার, যেটা আমাদের এলসিডির সঙ্গে কানেক্ট থাকবে, যাতে আমাদের এলসিডিতে কত ইউনিট বাকি আছে সেটা আমরা দেখতে পারি। আর ওটার সাথে অ্যাড্রিনোর সাথে জিএসএমও কানেক্ট থাকবে, যাতে মানে আমরা ওটা মেসেজ পাঠাতে কাজে লাগবে যে কতটা কারেন্ট বাকি আছে বা কিছু যদি শেষ হয়ে যায় সেক্ষেত্রে।
ওকে, সো হোয়াট অ্যাবাউট দ্য কস্ট? কতটা কস্ট নরমাল মিটারের রেসপেক্টে? যদি জাস্ট ফর এক্সাম্পল কেউ এই তোমাদের এই মিটারটাকে ইনস্টল করতে চাইছে বাড়িতে, সেই রেসপেক্ট অফ ভিউ থেকে তো কস্টের কি ডিফারেন্স আসবে নরমাল মিটারের রেসপেক্টে?
স্যার দেখুন, নরমাল মিটার এখন যেটা ইউজ করা হয় বাজারে, মানে আমরা এটা মেইনলি তো মানে কেউ তো নিজের বাড়ি থেকে নিজে থেকে লাগাবে না, এটা মানে যেটা ইলেকট্রিসিটি বোর্ড তারা এগুলো ইউজ করছে এখন।
হ্যাঁ, তাদেরকেও তো একটা কেনার জায়গা আছে, বা তোমার কাছ থেকেও তারা একটা কস্ট নেয়, বিকজ মানে গেটিং দ্য কানেক্টিভিটি ইউ হ্যাভ টু সাবমিট সাম অ্যামাউন্ট।
3,500 our price for building this project.
That means your project only 3,500 and meter section is different, right?
Meter
Is
section
meter
with
section টা কি আলাদা?
with meter সবকিছু করে।
তো প্রেজেন্টলি এখন সিম্পলি শুধু এই মিটারটার দাম কত হয়?
এখন মিটারের তো মানে মিটার তো আপনি আলাদা করে কিনতে পারবেন না, ইয়ে থেকে
I
ইলেকট্রিসিটি
mean to say as an engineer আমাদের দাম কত লাগে ওটা?
ওটা লেখা ছিল ভুলে গেছি, ওটা মনে হয় 600 টাকা না এরকম কিছু একটা হবে, যেটা ছোট মিটার যেটা হয় মানে সাব মিটার যেটা আমরা বলি।
I mean to say যেটাই তোমরা ইউজ করতে চাইছো সেই রেসপেক্ট অফ ভিউ থেকে তার কস্টিংটা কত আসে?
আমার মোট কস্টিং আছে 3,400 টাকা মতো, এবার আমি ওটা ধরেছি 3,500। হ্যাঁ, আর যদি আমরা বিক্রি করতে যাই এটা মার্কেটে, মানে ধরুন এটা মার্কেটে বিক্রি করতে গেলে 4,000 টাকার মতো যদি করি, তাহলে আমার 500 টাকা প্রফিট থাকে পার পিসে, মানে পার প্রত্যেক কটা ইউনিটে।
ওকে, তোমাদের আর কিছু ইনোভেটিভ রয়েছে প্রজেক্টে বলতে পারো?
তো এইটার ক্ষেত্রে কি হচ্ছে যে আমরা যেরকম মানে মানুষের যে ইয়েটা মানে তার নিজে যে কতটা কনজিউম করছে এনার্জি সেটার উপর তাদের ইয়ে থাকছে। এবার সেক্ষেত্রে কিন্তু অনেকের ক্ষেত্রে এরকম এই কোভিড সিচুয়েশন অনেকের জব চলে গেছে বা অনেকের কাছে টাকার শর্টেজ থাকে, তো সেই ক্ষেত্রে তারা এনার্জি সেভ করতে তারা সেভ করতে পারে। আর তার সাথে যদি এটার সাথেও যদি আপনি সোলার ইউজ করেন, সোলার প্যানেল ইউজ করেন নিজের বাড়িতে, নিজে কারেন্ট সোলার ইনভার্টারের দ্বারা ইউজ করেন, তো সেক্ষেত্রে অনেক সুবিধা হবে এটা। ওটা এক্সেস, ওটা আলাদা। হ্যালো,
হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে, থ্যাংক ইউ।
থ্যাংক ইউ। এটা কাটবো কি হবে?
Next is the microcontroller based ventilator. Electrical student Niladri Kormakar. Am I audible, Niladri?
Yes, am I audible to you, sir?
Yeah. So please share your project.
Is it visible?
No.
Wait, sir. Is it visible now, sir?
Yes, please.
So I'm a student of Greater Kolkata College of Engineering and Management from Department of Electrical Engineering, and we have been doing this project under the guidance of our beloved ma'am, Mrs. Amrita Dhar.
Again, I request you,
Yes,
please
sir.
concentrate on your innovation.
So, sir, during the COVID second wave, we have seen that there has been a huge shortage of ventilators, medical ventilators, and there has been a lot of cases where people who had minor or very mild respiration problems, they couldn't get any machine, any services from the ventilators available in the hospital just because of the increasing number of patients who have a critical condition. So in medical, when we started to do this project, we found that there is a term in medical science which is known as the golden hour in such cases, in case of heart attack or any respiratory problems. So what this means is that this golden hour is considered that 1 hour before any critical condition or any possible critical condition, this 1 hour, any kind of emergency medical service can be a life-saving attempt. So our in here, what we are trying to do is that we already know that in terms of in unavailability of medical ventilator, there is also another alternative, which is a handheld ambu bag, and you can use it. Now the issue is that you need a very medical trained professional to use this bag, because if it is not used in a correct method, you can also the patient can also die, and there can be severe lung damages. So we need to focus, we need to learn how to use this ambulance bag. Now, the problem is that during this pandemic, be it a doctor, be it a nurse, they're not available all the time to guide us. So what we need is a better alternative. So here our innovation comes in, that what we are trying to do is that we are trying to make an automated system which will use this ambu bag and pumping the oxygen rich air to the patients during an emergency situation, and it will perform just like an a usual medical ventilator, but in a very portable way, and it will be very easy to use. So here are our components, which we are using MG995 servo motor. Now you might there might arise a question that why are we using this motor? Now the thing is that this motor is capable of acting according to the given coordinates and given angle in a very accurate way. It has there are a lot of variations of this machine, of this motor, one of which we are using the 13 kilogram force per centimeter range one, so that we can optimize this machine to pump this ambu bag in a very constant pace and within a very specific time period. And we are also using a potentiometer and an LCD display unit, which will be very simple and which will only show that how much time difference you're using and how much pressure how much force and pressure we are applying to the ambu bag, so that we can while operating the machine, we can talk to the doctor and we can ask that how much time difference you have to pump. And now here another thing comes in, the oxygen meter, pulse oximeter, and the Arduino Nano. So what we are trying to do is that when you're in this situation, when the person is in the situation, the person needs to know what kind of data he has to give to the doctor through a phone call or any means, so that the doctor can understand that what is the situation right now. So for that, a pulse oximeter can give us a proper picture that what is the condition of the patient, and according to that, the doctor can instruct the user that you have to increase the pressure or decrease the pressure, and you have to pump in a very short time period. And the doctors do know that how much time period you should give in during using the ambu bag, by knowing the oxygen saturation level and the pulse data provided by the sensor which we're using here. So let's come to the point of what is our future plans of this further development in the further development of this project. So what we are trying to do is right now that we have already developed the code for the operation of the ambu bag. Now what we are trying to do is that an automatic pressure control via sensor and a built-in concentration system. This is what we are trying to do with this is what we are trying to do in future developments, in any further future developments regarding the project. Now there are certain limitations of this device. What are the limitations? The device is not recommended for critical cases. This device is only usable for those who have mild respiratory problems, those who are not critical patients, and those who have, let's say that mild respiratory problems due to asthma or COVID-19 or by pneumonia, but not critical. When in other words, when the oxygen level, oxygen saturation in the blood is not below 80%. That is what we consider in critical cases. External oxygen concentrator and cylinder is required for patients who have low oxygen saturation in this blood. Let's just say that there are patients who are having difficulty in breathing and have a low oxygen saturation. So in terms of that, you also need a oxygen cylinder or a concentrator to provide the extra oxygen.
Okay, ये मैं बुझलाम. Request you that definitely it's a good sign. তোমরা এই কাজটা করো, and same time don't be bothered about the cost, because it's all about the life matter. So
Yes, sir.
never consider about the cost.
Oh, no, so we are not considering about the cost.
If it is fruitful, so definitely it will be a great idea for our society also.
Yes, sir. Can I say something, sir?
Yeah, please.
So we are not focusing on the cost here. What we are focusing is that whether these components are easily available in the market. We cannot say that what is the pace of the COVID-19 cases right now. There might be a lockdown, there might be a severe market crash, and at that moment we won't be able to find any sophisticated parts or components. So what we did is that we did our research and we tried to find components which are easily available in the market, and in very worst situation we can also make these components by ourselves.
Okay,
so these are our advantages of this machine.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Anybody have any query? Can ask the question also. Okay, thank you. For the next project is the low cost emergency health monitoring system, and the project members are Zohan Jana, Samim Kaji Ajad, and Subhajit Khamaru, Rimpa Das, and Ritesh Bera. So am I audible to all of you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Please share.
Yes, sir.
Please sharing off the last presenter.
Sir, please make course Sami Majad Kaji.
The last presenter, please.
Sir, how do I stop the sharing? I don't know what to do here.
You get a option, just stop sharing.
It's not showing.
So you can, if it is not showing, then please.
I'll just leave that meeting and I'll rejoin them, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
I again repeat, ION and team member, please mention your innovativeness. No need to, we already declare about your team members. So you just mention that one, what is your innovativeness and how it will creates a innovation to the society and how it is helpful to all of you. If you proceed or if you maintain that one for the specific slide, so that will be much better for us. Am I clear? Am I audible?
Yes, yes, yes.
So please proceed.
It is.
Okay, it's an myself Ritesh.
Go to the directly that slide where your innovations are comes basically.
Okay, Shamin, please take to the that circuit diagram. This is a proposed diagram. There is a circuit diagram where all the sensor and the components are hooked up with STM32M3 microcontroller, where ESP8266, then LM35, then MAX 3100, all are hooked up with this controller, and so that they take the heartbeat and the SpO2 from our finger by sensing, and all this data are displayed on this 16x2 LCD display, and and all these data are sent through cloud by ASP.826601 module. Can please come to the next slide. These are the bunch of the components, and these are the working bunch of the components. And next slide. This is
just go to the directly in the working principle.
Okay.
Have your prototype is ready? Have any video?
Yes, I have a video.
Just please,
Can I?
Please on the video directly.
Okay. Sir, video is. So can you give me the co-host? And then I can show the video. Please, sir.
Yes, you are now co-host.
1 minute, sir.
Off your Samim, stop your presentation. Ritas, you can now share.
Okay. Sir, is my screen is visible?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Okay, so according to your device, it's a portable, right?
Yes, sir. It's a portable, and we want to make this. Sir, means so that patient will not face the severe condition. So we are making this device like that only. Means we are using that air pump and then valve for oxygen valve, so that automatically oxygen also be controlled according to the heart rate of that patient.
So Ritas, tell me one thing, কারণ আজকালকার যুগে এরকম হ্যান্ড ওয়াশ বলো এই সমস্ত কিছু অ্যাভেলেবল regarding that watch basically can control the BP and this was so they are also the very much handy also, but in comparison with that such kind of present or existing device, what are the technological difference?
স্যার টেকনোলজিক্যাল ডিফারেন্স এইটা হলো যে এইটা প্লাস মানে এর হোল যে মানে হোল যে পেশেন্টের ডেটা মতলব মানে টেম্পারেচার, হার্ট রেট, SpO2 সব কিছু থ্রু অ্যাপ্লিকেশন, অ্যান্ড্রয়েড অ্যাপ্লিকেশন, যে কোনো জায়গা থেকে আমরা চেক করতে পারবো। আর প্লাস এইটা একটা গুগল স্প্রেডশিটে এক্সেল ফর্মে ওইটা স্টোর হয়ে থাকবে, যে আমরা পরে ফিউচার রেফারেন্সের জন্য ওইটা ইউজ করতে পারবো।
Okay, so that is basically you are already proposed or you already defined your Google Sheet, or you have to plan for the future?
For next semester, sir. For that software part, here we are divided into two parts: hardware part and the software part. We have completed all the hardware parts, and just the software part, that Android application and that and the Google spreadsheet.
Okay,
that things are used. And another thing, we are also thinking to add that ultrasonic evaporator. We are planning for that ultrasonic evaporator, so that we will use later on.
Okay, so today's thank you Ritas and team members. Today's last discussion is the wheelchair cum bed attached emergency health monitoring system, and the group members are basically the Tushar Kundu, Sanjay Pal, Samim Ajad Kaji, and Oyan Chana.
Sir, please make co-host Samim Ajad Kaji.
So Samim, I think you are already co-host. You can share.
Hello, sir.
Yes. Please again, I repeat that one, come to the directly your innovation.
Someone please slide number 3, go to the slide number 3. Basically, myself, Pawan Jana, BTech is 4th year student. So why choose this project? Basically, wheelchair comes in variation where it is propelled by motor or by seated occupants turning rear wheel by hand. Often there are handles behind the seat for someone else to do pushing. This is very difficult and physically challenged person. Harassment for this reason. Based on this, wheelchair can be classified as automatic wheelchair and manual wheelchair. The occupants spend a lot of time in sitting position since the passenger cannot be moved and lie down himself in a bed. Transferring a person from the type of wheelchair to bed is also very difficult. Even the sophisticated type available in the market today does not have the provision to lie down. This promoted to think about a wheelchair which is converted to the as a bed. So occupant himself can convert a wheelchair into bed and rest. Continue. Next slide, sir.
Ayan, can you come to the direct project part? Flow diagram or any circuit diagram?
So basically, we are complete block diagram.
Yes, good. Can you explain it?
Yes, sir. So we are using IoT based block diagram for emergency health monitoring systems to patient SpO2, BP, and temperature, and also we measure patient weight. And these are the proposed design.
It is not clear to me that a proposed design having a large wheel and small wheel, and here the second image having two small wheels. So
this is basically idea. This is basically
not clear to me.
Sir, this is basically idea. এটা এখনো আমাদের কাজটা মানে স্টিল মানে শুরু করতে পারিনি ফর ফাইন্যান্সিয়াল প্রবলেম। তো এটা আমাদের একটা আইডিয়া রয়েছে, তো সেখান থেকে
how much fund you require to implement this?
স্যার 1 lakh.
1 lakh fund. So before getting applying for the 1 lakh fund, if you are not sure about the design and the means applicability, so you have to finalize the applicability so that is marketable. It should be marketable.
Yes, it is applicable. Yes, it is applicable.
So how much it is applicable? How much market share? Do you have surveyed anything this kind?
Yes, sir.
Who is your present competitor, you think?
IIT Madras.
Or is it in research stage or is it in product stage?
Research stage, sir.
Oh, so you have to finalize this design, that mechanical design, I think, with you are implementing IoT with this mechanical. How you are incorporating both electronics and mechanical?
So this is not mechanical device. This is mechatronic device, because both are part available here. Mechanical and electronics both are part available here.
Okay, good. So how it's correlating?
Sir,
is this wheelchair is complete medical solution?
No, sir. Complete medical solution to hobe na, because একটা ডিভাইসের পক্ষে তো কমপ্লিট মেডিকেল সলিউশন দেওয়া কোনোদিন পসিবল না।
So don't have any design for saline or oxygen supply?
Sir, oxygen supply design মানে অক্সিজেন সাপ্লাই দেওয়ার জন্য ডিজাইন করেছি আমরা।
Actually it's future scope, আমরা এটা ফিউচারে করব, বর্তমানে এটাই করে আমরা দেখাতে চাইছি ফিউচারে অনেক কিছু অ্যাড করা যায়, ওটা ফিউচার স্কোপে আছে।
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
okay, okay, great. Okay, thank you.
Okay, sir.
So any other members or innovation ambassadors have any questions? Okay, thank you everyone for participate such kind of event. And with the IIC of the GKCM, we are from the EC, and EC department is organized today's event, the pitching event basically. And I think today's we are always 8 projects are presented, all of us in the innovation ambassador. In the 21st February, we will discuss about this project, is the merits and demerits, and which will be the for the next recursive process, and which will be for the again have to apply for the next pitching event also, because we have to mention, or we will mention about the positive and negative points, that one. So before completing this today's project or today's presentations or a pitching event, I must thank you, our principal madam and IIC convener madam, Dean sir, for supporting, and again, not the least one, or each and every participants. Thank you everybody for this successful events. Thank you everyone. We are completing for today. We will meet again for the next pitching event for the 17th also, and by 21st February we'll discuss of today's project. So we will meet again by the 17th and 21st again. Thank you everyone. Thank you for today, and good night.